Yes.
Okay.
Excellent day to you all from everywhere you're listening to me
Okay,
from.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
Dr.
That
Adekunle
is small
Badmus,
thing. Yeah.
the global president of
Eh,
the Global Clusters Worldwide. Is Genuine Love Revolution of the Global Clusters. And we're
let's just
saying
wait for the global president to set up
instead of
so that we
invert
can.
governance, let us, you know, embrace genuine love revolution. We have always been looking at this every uh Saturday, every Wednesday. Sorry, we have
Wednesday,
always been
yeah.
looking at the new love revolution every Wednesday. And before we dive into it, we have our genuine love 002 spokesperson is here, getting ready to dish it out to us, as to how we can actually dive into this. We are going to deliberate a lot. If you're watching us live, you can share this with your friends and family. And before we go into it, let us see the promo of Genuine Love Revolution. Let's see the promo.
Love is the most powerful force for change. Welcome to the Genuine Love Revolution. This movement is about embracing love, not just as a feeling, but as a transformative way of life. It begins with loving yourself, extends to those around you, and radiates outward to the entire world. Through kindness, empathy, and compassion, we can build relationships that truly matter. This revolution calls us to lead with our hearts, to see the humanity in others, and to create a ripple effect of care and connection. Imagine a world where every act of kindness inspires another, where empathy becomes our daily practice, where compassion binds us together. This is the power of genuine love, and it starts with you. Each small act, every warm embrace, each helping hand, these are the building blocks of a more caring and empathetic society. Join us at Global Clusters as we ignite this revolution of genuine love, inspiring a more caring and empathetic society. Love is the answer, and the Genuine Love Revolution is calling you to action. Visit theglobalclusters.org and be part of this transformative journey. Stay tuned for updates on the revolution, and don't miss a single meeting. They're vital to building the world we all deserve. Let's lead with love, starting today.
Let's lead with love starting today. We have our 002 ready to dish it out to us. And as we lead with love, I want to welcome all the TikTok family. You're all welcome today. And we're currently streaming on the Spark, or we're streaming on the um, Facebook, on TikTok, on the YouTube, and we're live in the studio here. So about 5 streaming channels right now. So let's us go into it like by welcoming the 002 Genuine Love Revolution in the person of Cluster Cypran Nwako. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, the global president. Thank you for the opportunity. I want to appreciate the clusters, Mrs. Mutuaro Badmos. I want to appreciate the 001 Genuine Love Revolution in the person of Boss Lady Amape, and then Cluster and Fares, and every other person that will watch this video later or join us later. Today, we will look at genuine love, communication, and understanding balance in communication. I'll repeat. We're going to look at genuine love, communication, understanding communication, and balance in communication. Or you can put it this way: understanding balance in communication as a genuine lover. All right. So you can put it this way. You can also leave it the way it is. Yeah. So we'll be looking at how you can understand communication and also use it. First of all, what I want you to have at the back of your mind before we go into this is that there is no genuine love without communication.
Mm.
There is no genuine love without communication. Yes. You cannot claim to be showing love where you cannot communicate. If you don't communicate, even the person you are showing love to may not really feel it, may not
Mm,
understand that you're showing them love.
mm,
So, coming to understanding communication, understanding balance in communication, number one, communication is not talking, it is connecting. Balance means listening to understand, not to reply. Communication is not just talking, it is connecting. It's connecting. Yeah. Even with our basic knowledge in communication, they said is when the information gets from the source to the receiver. That's only when you will say that communication is completed. You can talk from now till tomorrow, but if what you're saying does not get to the people you are saying it to, or someone you're saying it to, or some people you're saying it to, if they don't feel it, if they don't understand it, if they don't perceive it, that means if it didn't get to them through any means, you have not communicated. It doesn't matter how much you've talked. It doesn't matter what you're saying. It doesn't matter the length. It doesn't matter the kind of energy you put in. You have not communicated. So when you're communicating, the target is not the volume of your speech. The target is not the energy in you. The target is not how long you spent doing it. Rather, if what you're saying or doing or showing gets to those people you want it to get to. Now, that's why in communication, dealing with communication alone, you'll be advised, even if you attend speech training too, you will see that there is a part that will tell you to choose a medium of communication that best suits your kind of person, that will give you the best disposition you need. Why? So that whatever you want to convey can successfully get to the people you are conveying it to. So, communication is not just talking, it's connecting. You have to connect. Balance here means listening to understand and not to reply. The truth is that this is common, and I'm sure this is not the first time you're hearing this. People, most times, they don't listen to you to hear what you're saying. They listen so that they can defend themselves. I cannot outrightly blame those that are doing it because it started someday or it started by something. People don't just wake up and be like that. Something might have prompted it. Just maybe you are not listening to them too. Just maybe you are blackmailing them because you know how to talk. You know how to place words. You are diplomatic. You know how to use things again. You are kind of manipulating them. Just maybe they were listening with their heart while you were there planning on how you can use their words against them. Just maybe those kind of things made them, instead of listening to you, instead of trying to understand, they started to listen to get points that they will use to defend themselves. So something might have caused it. But the truth is that whether you're the one manipulating or whether you're the one listening not to understand, rather to defend, both of them is wrong, because in that case, in that circumstance, there was nothing like communication. You see that the person talking is just talking for himself, and the person listening was also listening to himself and not listening to the person talking. So people wait for their partner to finish talking so they can defend themselves. That's not listening, that's debating. Balance in communication is when you are truly trying to understand what your partner means. not just what they are saying. All right? Yeah, not just what they are saying. Why? It's only when you understand someone that you can be able to talk to them. Yeah. Whenever people come with the case of saying, hey, I have a partner that nags, most times it's women thing. Yeah. I've seen a man that nags anyway, but most times you see a man complaining that the woman nags. And whenever you come with that kind of case, what the first thing I used to ask you, or I will tell you to do, no matter how much you presented it, I will tell you to go home and listen. When the woman nags, listen. Is your wife, is your girlfriend, is anybody to you? Listen to the person. When people are nagging, regardless of the situation, regardless of the fact that they're emotionally not in the best disposition, they are speaking something. Once they're nagging, listen. Listen. There's no way you're going to listen from beginning to the end and you not pick things out. That listening will make you know their pain point, know where their problem is coming from. If you can't listen to that situation, there is nothing that will work between both of you. This is not just about case of marital relationship. No, even in the workplace, when people get upset, listen to them. They might, I know that it's very difficult to listen in that condition because even you, they're getting infuriated too. But regardless, you really want peace, you really want things to work out, you listen because they are pouring out their heart. They're trying to tell you this is what I hate. When you pick those things and avoid it, that's when peace will come to your workplace or wherever you are. Number two, in communication, please don't keep your feelings bottled up. Don't keep your feelings bottled up. Yeah. Speak. Silent is not a love language. Don't keep your feelings bottled up. Speak. Silent is not a love language. Yeah. Let me tell you, when you're open and whoever you're speaking with or whoever you're dealing with, whether you are the boss talking to your staff or you are at home talking to your wife or your husband, before things get out of hand, either you have ignored what they wanted to say or he or she has ignored what they wanted to say, or both of you have ignored it one time or another. And in that case, storing what should have been trashed already. And now, because you yourself are feeling hurt, possibly trying to express it in your own way, it doesn't mean that the same person expressing it to see you can understand your body language. It doesn't mean that the person you're expressing it to can understand your body language. I know you're upset. You don't want to talk. You don't even want to do anything. But maybe you are showing it in one way or another. Fine. There is a chance that whoever you are expressing it to will pick it. There is also a greater chance that they will not pick it. But to be on a safe side, communicate your feeling. Hey, I am hot. I'm not happy. This is the problem. If they don't listen, you have done your part. But meanwhile, present it the way that they will listen to you. Yes, even if you're angry. We talked about emotional balance last week, and it was powerful. We were able to detail how you can approach people, approach cases, so that you give them best opportunity to be able to understand you and help out. So while you are trying to communicate your feeling, please appeal it. Do not demand it. We are all human, and once you don't feed anybody, even if you feed anybody, people will feed, including your partner or your kids. They can actually not mind that at times if you step on their toes. So it's normal. Appeal. Try to be as polite as you can to help them. Help yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you want to do it anyhow, the way you feel, and you might think you have been able to do your thing. You might think you are in charge, but at the end of the day, did you communicate? At the end of the day, are you having peace? At the end of the day, is there love in that home? Is there love in that workplace? Is there love? Did you achieve anything? These are the things you look out for before you take any action. All this, my rowdy way, my uncautioned way of doing things, how has he helped my accomplishment? How has he helped my life? How has he helped my family? These are the things you look out for. It's not about how you did it or how you feel as a person. Look out for results. If they are not helping you, then you have to change. You have to change. Whether in relationship, in terms of marriage, whether in relationship between you and the people you meet, or between you and your colleagues in the office. This is applicable. Yes. Your partner is not a prophet. So you don't go and expect them to read your mind to find out your feelings. No, communicate your feelings. They are not prophets. Keeping quiet and expecting them to know only creates confusion. They may not know, yes. In as much as they should know. They should know if they offended you, yes. But they may not know. They may not know. So if your husband forgets your birthday or things like that, your partner, your partner, both in the office, forget important things that matters to you. It does not call for you to start frowning or hoping he will realize or she will realize and come back, or maybe using it to punish them. Try to tell them how you feel. Express it. For example, let me use it as an example. In my office, we have let me say 8 is a plaza, and we had 8 buildings there. Although they are offices, some using their own for supermarkets, some using their own for fashion, some are using their own for hairstyle and something. And we're using our own. We have a studio part. We also have a counseling room in our own. So we have a space where you can park your car. All of us, we have our space, although they are all together. So the first time we started, I think it was my wife that parked somewhere, and one of them, the one that has a supermarket, told her, please don't park here, because it was very close to her own supermarket. And of course, my wife told me about it. I told her, fine, you can park down there. Down there was very close to the fence, or let me say barricade. They used to create a kind of fence for that plaza. We continued that way until day before yesterday. Okay, last 3 days. Sorry, I was the one. I parked. I saw how they parked their cars, so I parked my car close to the barricade. Now, towards the evening time, I was almost done in the office, but I had something keeping me. So I was called. When I went there, I found out that a woman, in fact, the woman in particular, used her car and scratched my car in the front. It was reversing, but she has not really learned how to drive very well. So he scratched it in the front. Now, when I saw it, I actually expected her to say sorry to me, because of course I wouldn't want her to go and repair it. I've not even done it in my life. Since people have been scratching my car, I've not heard anybody responsible to do that. It's my own principle. So when I came down, you know what she started saying? She started saying, hey, why would you park here? Why would you park here? And you know, the space that I gave her was enough for even someone that is using that's a pure learner to reverse. So I was just laughing inside my heart. I was like, why not admit that you've not learned how to drive? Yes, we all pass through that phase. We all pass. Admit that you've not learned how to drive, instead of trying to make it look as if I am at fault here. After all, where we're parking is where you people wanted us to park. We didn't want to make issues. We didn't even try to call the authority or whoever that the caretaker of the plaza. We just wanted to park there for peace to reign. Now, there you still hit. And if you see the mistake she made, you will know that even if I parked outside that compound, she would have still hit the car. So when I saw what happened, and she was shouting and all this, I went there. I still directed her to reverse. I told her what to do. to avoid causing more head damage, because it was very close to my headlamp. He has already scratched the bumper. It was very close to my headlamp. So I didn't want that damage, because that, of course, would have costed me more. There's no way I was going to ask her to pay. So I now directed her on what to do. And she was able to follow my direction, even reluctantly, to drive out. And she went to pick her kids from school. The whole day passed. When I went up, my wife wasn't happy because she was there that time. She was like, if not for you, I would have talked back at her. I was, of course, I will not be happy. Thank God you did it. So after the whole thing, I was telling my wife that this woman should say sorry to me after this incident. I waited till evening. She didn't come. We went back home. The next day, we had something that took us out. I was driving her. So we came in. We saw that they were there. We stayed before we left. She didn't come. Then the following day, which was yesterday, if I'm not, it should be yesterday. Or sorry, the same day when we came back, the woman was there, the husband was there. We wanted to go. My wife reminded me. So I was like, okay, fine. Let me go. Let me not keep this. Let me go and see the husband. I walked into where they are, and I greeted the man, although I've called him earlier to know, because I've not seen him for some time. I was like, how are you, sir? I said, it's fine. How's work? I said, fine. I said, did your wife tell you that she scratched my car? The man was so surprised. I was like, no. He looked at her and said, honey, did you scratch anybody's car? Did you scratch your car? The wife said, okay, that thing was there before. The impression he created on the car, he said it was there before. I laughed. So I say, wait. Are you trying to tell me that your wife didn't tell you that something like this happened? I just thought in my head. So that particular singular statement, that singular answering, made me not to be upset with the man again. I just told him to follow me. He followed me. He went outside. He showed him everything. He was so sorry. He was so sorry. He was like, what should we do? What should we do? I said, I'm not expecting you to repair my car, but I expected you to have said sorry. Because if you didn't say that sorry, I will not be happy with you. And I don't want it. So the only way I could have made it, settled this is to approach you, which I have done. But fine, you can go. He went back, and that was it. So no matter how sad you feel, if you feel that you are hurt, communicate it. That's the only way you can remain happy as a person. Otherwise, once you see them, remember the hurting, remember the wrong they did to you that they never cared about. So that's number 2. Number 3, balance your tone, not just your words. Harsh delivery can ruin sincere message. Balance your tone, not just your words. Harsh delivery can ruin sincere message. What you're saying is as important as how you are saying it. What you're saying is as important as how you are saying it. Let me even use the same case I described now as an example. If I bashed the way, if not that I am not crude, I've been refined multiple times by different trainings I've taken in my life. That time I went down to see my car, and the state I saw with the car, because the car was still entangled. She stopped right when she felt the damage is getting worse. She now stopped and came down. So when I saw it, if I reacted spontaneously, it would not be nice, because I was upset. I was upset. Yes. Most especially because I know that I'm not going to tell her to pay me back or repay it. That's why I'm upset, because money is coming out of my body. So, if not because of how I am, I would have reacted. But I was still calm to even help her drive out that car and directed on how to reverse and go. When I approached the husband, I was also calm, regardless of the fact that I already felt they ignored the offense, ignored even coming to us to apologize, just as little as that. So I guess the same thing contributed to the reason why the man listened to me. I've seen them quarrel with other people, both customers and all that. But that's not what I want. And I don't even care if that's how they behave. I presented it, and he accepted it. That's why we were able to settle without making any noise. So what you're saying is as important as how you're saying it. You might have a wonderful message and then you are harsh. In doing that, you would have even killed the message. You would have even destroyed the message because you are making the person receiving the message undisposed or indisposed to get it. When you appeal, when you present it very good way, you are making the person disposed to accept it. So instead of shouting, be calm. Try to drop your words. See their reaction. Put it in such a way to show that you care. Yes. We know that you may not want to care when you're upset, but try and care. It will help the person you're passing the message across to receive it. Sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it that causes damage. So please try to present whatever you want to transfer across the very best way to enable those receiving it to receive it the very best way. Number 4, don't argue to win. Don't argue to win. Argue to heal. There's one thing I tell couple. Don't argue to win. Argue to heal. That's one thing I tell couple, most especially my fellow men. A good home is not where they are listening to you every morning, afternoon, night, calling you sa, 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 sa. No. A good home is not where you impose your rule. Everybody will run helter-skelter to do it. No. A good home is where everybody is happy, regardless of if they obey your order to the least or not. I am not ruling out the fact that it's important for you as the head of the family to be respected. I'm not ruling out the fact that it's important for people to listen to you, for your words to be finer. They are all good and great. But don't focus so much on having your word as finer that you lose the connection of every other family member. Let them contribute. Try to validate their statements. Don't discard them without hearing them out. You may have a smoothly running home where there is no peace. Sometimes people tend to listen to you out of fear. Other times they tend to listen to you out of respect. But to date, it's better for them to listen to you out of respect than out of fear. This person listening to you out of fear might fail once they stop seeing you. But someone respecting you truly might not fail. Will not fail because he's doing it wholeheartedly and not because they're afraid of anything. So that's number 4. Don't argue to win. Argue to heal. As times, concede. You don't win all the time. Balance. If you're winning all the time, you might be passing a negative message to the person or your partner, whether your partner or colleague, that they don't know anything. Yes. It might even get to a point where they are no longer listening to you. They want to get a point to win the argument and not to listen to you. And at the end of the day, the whole thing will become counterproductive. In your home, what you want is productive. In your workplace, you want results. But if you're winning all your argument that there's no results, I wonder what you're winning. I wonder what you're winning in actual sense. So number 5, you can't shout your partner into understanding. Soft voices. This has to do with other things I've talked before. Soft voices often carry the strongest messages. Soft voices often carry the strongest messages. Yes. In fact, one of the ways to find out who doesn't have point during argument is by the pitch of their voice. Someone that has voice, has point, doesn't need to shout. Doesn't need to shout. Because once it drops, it hits every head. Shouting is a kind of, let me say, a way to intimidate your opponent or your partner or the setting entirely. That's shouting. That's shouting. So when you believe you have the right message, you have the right point, try to be soft so that it can get to those people you want it to get to. You might decide to shout it and lose it because the medium might not be able to carry it. The point is not about how much you know. It's not about how long you've talked or the length of what you want to say. It's about if what you're saying gets to the person you want it to get to. Number 6, balance in communication means timing your conversation. Balance in communication means timing your conversation. Don't discuss sensitive issues when emotions are hot. Even good words sound wrong at the wrong time. Yes, even good words sound wrong at the wrong time. Yes, this one will be more beneficial to marriage partners than in the workplace, in as much as it's very, very good everywhere. It's not every time. In as much as you have something to say, it's good to also consider the time you're saying it. Yes, you don't pass your message when someone is upset. They are most likely not to get the message. Not because you're not communicating very well, not because you're not saying what you should say, but they are not disposed. So they are not receiving what you're saying. So timing matters. Timing. In terms of marriage, you know the best time to talk to your partner. You know. If you cannot find the best time because of condition, because of whatever, you create it. You create it. There is no way two people can be in a perfect condition. You are different. You are different. So there are times you have to. You really want something. You really want this. It's not coming. Maybe because of circumstances. You can create it. And creating it means you are stepping down. You don't want to work based on your own. You want to align yourself with the person's condition. Why? Because you want them to listen to you. You want them to be able to get what you're saying, which is what we call communication. Otherwise, you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. At the end, this particular thing I'm saying, it cuts across a lot of things. That's why I said in marriage. Yes. We talk about sexuality, talk about romantic moments. One of the issues couples have the face is let's say time incompatibilities when it comes to having their time. Time incompatibilities. The time the man is ready, the woman is not ready. And it's understandable because you people were not created one day. This is how they have been living their life before marriage. You have been living your life before marriage. It may not coincide, although at times it will, or it can. So you can create it. You can create it. There are ways to create it, though it's not part of what we want to discuss today. So try to understand timing to help your message to pass. It will help you pass your message across from yourself to whoever you want it to hear. Otherwise, the timing alone can distort your message and then making your communication incomplete. Number 8, balance is when both partners feel heard. Balance is when both partners feel heard, even if they don't fully agree. Understanding doesn't always mean agreement. Yes, you might want to relocate, your partner might want to stay. You may not agree immediately, but if both of you feel listened to and respected, peace remains. That's communication balance. Respect in agreement. This one is one of the things people don't understand. I mustn't agree. The condition mustn't suit me. I mustn't be fine. But I should be able to also consider the next person. At times, I have to forfeit my own agreeing, my own terms to be able to allow balance to take place. If things continue to go according to my terms, there is no balance. No matter how much the person pretend, and if nothing is done, it's a matter of time before they explode. One day, what you're going to hear is that, is it really about you? Is this life really about you? But deep down within you, we are thinking you're having a good home. You're having a peaceful home. Yes. So please, Try to leave your own part from time to time to create balance, especially when there is no much tenant risk. Yes. Number 9, learn to communicate love too, not just complaints. Appreciation is part of healthy balance. We talked about appreciation last 2 Wednesdays. Yes, words of affirmation. That's where we discussed appreciation. Do you know the truth? Some people think that's only time for us we need to talk. We need to talk is only when there is problem. Yes. The only thing that, okay, the only time you can tell your partner or your colleague or anybody, we need to talk, is when there is problem. And you even hear some people saying it that, hey, my wife told me that we need to talk. I was scared. Why? Because the only time you people need to talk is when there is problem. Yes, there are some people that understand that, just like families that don't communicate. They don't call on phone to be like, mommy, how are you doing? Dad, how are you doing? When they marry, they don't care about their parents. Such families, you will see that whenever your mom sees your call, she will start palpitating. The BP will go up because just maybe something is wrong. Because you guys don't use to talk ordinarily. You guys don't use to ask, try to find out how one another is doing. So try to also have a meeting to appreciate your partner, to tell them that today was great, to tell them that you are being better, to tell them that this food we ate was really nice. The way the house was great. This particular thing you bought me was wonderful. How you handled this case, I was impressed. Try to also have a talk in good things. Talk about great things. Not only when you're upset, we need to talk. Don't let you need to talk come with scare, come with fear. Let it be a normal thing in your home. In fact, you need to talk. We need to talk. Be more of positive things so that people will be expectant of it. Once you tell them we need to talk, they'll be happy. Don't let your talking only when you have a complaint. Appreciate whoever you're with. It's not just your marriage partner, your workplace, your colleague. Appreciate them. Let them see the good things they do, in as much as you also call them to correct them when things go wrong. Number 10, balanced communication leaves no silent punishment. If you are hot, talk. If you are wrong, admit. If you are forgiven, move on. Be absolute. Be absolute. All right? Try to handle things and then let them be. Handle things and let them be. You will see some people, they were hot, or maybe you hurt them in January. Towards the end of January, people had problem. You settled. On February, you had another issue. And you see the person importing what happened in January and telling you, instead of focusing on the issue you guys have at hand, they are importing what happened in January, possibly what happened last year, to make a point that you are not being good, right? It's wrong, right? Be absolute. When you handle things, let them rest. Even things you cannot handle, because you cannot handle everything in life. There are things you just let them be. I'm telling you. If you don't learn that, you will work yourself up and die of hypertension. There are things you must let them be. Yes. This goes to mostly to people that suspect their partners. You suspect them, you've not caught them, and you're working yourself up. What do you want to do? You don't have any point yet. Just have to be good to them and continue to live your life. If nature really wants you to act, there will be evidence. If you don't see any evidence, just maybe nothing was going wrong after all. You might actually be having a false positive alarm. So there are things you must allow to be. Then for those ones you're able to handle, whether with your partner or your colleague in a workplace or anywhere, make it absolute. If it's done, it's done. Put it aside and move on. Stop importing them. The more you embody it, the more it means you didn't forgive. The more it means you're pretending. The more it means you are not moving along with whoever the person is. And don't keep silent treatment. Yes, don't do it. A lot of couples do it. In as much as for a while, it may not be bad. It could help you pass your message. It could help you handle situation. For example, having a heated argument and it's getting too high that if nothing is done, fight may ensue. Keeping quiet, walking away, just for a while, it's fine. Finding the suitable time to have that conversation, it's fine to do silent treatment at that particular point. However, extending it beyond that is not good. It's not good. Communication is very, very important. Try to handle things. Try to discuss everything you need to. Settle what needs to be settled. Ensure that at every point in time, there is peace in your home. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.
Wow. This is amazing. You know, we're giving so many points, you know, as regards genuine love revolution of the global cluster. All thanks to the OO2 genuine love revolution of the global cluster in the person of cluster and Cypran Nwanko. It will interest you that from the beginning of this community, of this latest social media to the world, Cluster and Cypran has been there. He has been there. He was one of the people I called. I said, this is the idea. He said, wow. And he gave his submission. And since then, we've been pushing it together. And we're here right now. And, you know, we're really. My takeaway from here is that when you're talking, please talk to heal. Talk with one another to heal. Either your boyfriend or your wife or your husband. Talk in such a way that you want healing. Is really very important. I know I have amazing people here. If you want to come on board, you can send requests. People are watching us currently from the Spark of the global clusters. They are watching us currently on YouTube and they are watching us currently on Facebook. And we equally have audience on the TikTok and we're equally in the studio. Myself and Austin Cypran and Tennessee, we are in the studio. Having said that, let me get a quick submission from Queen Okikiola. Queen Okikiola, you know, I just shared my number with you right now, please. We were supposed to talk yesterday, but other meetings came up. But let's get your submission concerning genuine love revolution and as to regard all of the points that the OO2 just gave to us. What's your take, Queen Okikiola?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma.
Happy family. Good evening.
Yes.
All the people in Global.
Yes.
You are doing well done. Thank you.
Yes.
Everybody everybody that is hearing my voice. I say good evening to everybody here. Thank you so much. Well, I want to talk about the love. Love. What do they call love? Love is to have compassion on someone, adoration. You understand? To have affection on someone, friendship, step legs. That's what they call love. Onífẹ́ mi. Ẹni tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí, you have compassion on that person. At least, kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn ń ṣe, even though he's doing something that is not good, you will correct that person in love.
Okay.
I normally talk that love is like a wind. It's like a wind. Afẹ́fẹ́ ni. You can't see it, but you can feel it. You can't see it. Afẹ́fẹ́ ò lè máa fẹ́ kí n sọ pé ẹ̀ lè rí.
You can't see it, but you can feel it.
You understand?
Wow.
Ó máa kàn déédéé fẹ́ lù
Right.
kì í ṣe kan tó jẹ́ pé you can see pé afẹ́fẹ́ ń fẹ́ bọ́ọ̀lù ọ̀dọ́ mi jẹ́ sáré yìí. But you feel it when tó bá touch èèyàn lára. Ejeka lo fan one in let's example. If you put it inside this thing like this, you will see the way it blow you. Atmosphere can't change at that moment. That's what they call love. And darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. You understand? Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Light. What I'm saying is that hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Only love can do that. That's what I want to say this evening. And nobody can change your mind. Forget. What you don't have, you can't give someone. If you don't have joy in your mind, you don't have genuine love, you don't have it in your mind, you don't have it as your habit, you can't give someone. I saw you now. I look at you. See this guy. See this man. The entrance is there before because the thought that come from my mind. Even though I want to love you. Yes. Even though I want to love you at the first. Me like it. Wow. Parents okay, and to the I don't like him. Like here, only magic can love you passion. In fact, you can talk another thing. First of impression, things go here. Marco mentality says go sing similar color. But in the case I just look at it. Flying with the patio, and it's fine. Yeah. You understand? Love to come one way. Whatever. I'll be able to listen and hear what you are saying. That's what they call love. Love starts from home. In a home that children, I born 2 children, they cannot eat together in a one plate. There's no genuine love. There's no love in it. Separation in one in the What are you telling your child? When you grow like that, you can do such a thing, the same thing with your spouse. So love starts from house. My mommy always do something. My mommy raised us like he have plenty children. We are 4 that she born, but we are too plenty for house. My mommy, sometimes mommy will wake up like this. They will say, everybody in Ebalema Jelaro you. Mommy, I want to basinu bafula. I want bobesinu bafula. One all of you sit down and eat it together. But we go jatosi ajajeni. We go see. We eat it together. Love grows from house. Before you can spread it out, okay, my friend, I see you and I like you. I have compassion on you. You are I can take you as my home. You understand? It's spread out. Let's talk about the nature. If we love ourselves, we'll not be in this condition in Nigeria. More agree. If we love ourselves, we'll not be. I made something on my TikTok yesterday. Chief Priest and Pella. But all of you have this money. Help people. Help people. Mo so sorry. O wa lórí status o wa nínú comments mi ní nínú box mi tí mo post. Mo láti sọ fún mi pé mo wá fi ṣàwàdà pé you are one person say he's drinking one water 50,000 per bottle. 50,000 per bottle. Àwọn kan dé àjẹkù wọn tí romi inú kànga mu. Wọ́n tó pọn omi inú kànga. Wow. You understand? You are drinking 550,000 bottle water. So be one look at all our leader. Our leader. What you are calling House of Rep, presidents, governors, our senators. Okay, let's talk about the local government only. Don't let us go all pop up. Dẹ́ngbẹ́ ni mo yó wọn mọ̀ bóyá ebi ń pọ̀ ọmọ ẹlòmíì. That is what they call love. Ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé o yó nìkan nínú yàrá ẹ̀ ò mọ̀ bóyá ẹlòmíì jẹ. Let me tell you something. I don't have much. Me too, I'm a mother of two girls, a widow. Despite in December, I will struggle by myself to buy a bag of rice. Ó láwọn tí mo máa ń share fún ní widow. Ẹ wá wo ìwọ tó wà jẹ́ widow tó yẹ pé ẹlòmíì tẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìsẹ̀ ẹlòmíì nínú ilé ẹ̀ nísìn. December tí ń bọ̀, rice ẹlòmíì ti já sínú ilé ẹ̀rù bóyá Dangote ni. Wọ́n ń jà fún ni o, wọ́n ń fún ni o. But kó fún yàn síta, àwọn tó ti yó bí ẹgbẹ́ náà ló tún máa padà gbé fún.
Wow.
You understand? There are some things that you need to, if you don't love, is a gift. Let me tell you, love is a gift. Not everybody can have love. Not everybody can love someone. It's a gift. The only thing I will be praying for everybody that is hearing my voice this evening is that just go and pray for it if you don't have genuine love. Love is gold. Wọ́n ní nínú gbogbo nínú Bíbélì pátápátá wọn lọ́lọ́run dẹ̀wò títí pé ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara yín is the greatest thing. For God to say that is the greatest thing that you supposed to have. Ó yẹ kẹ́rin tó bá ní ó yẹ kó lọ máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ God Olúwa ṣe fún mi Olúwa ṣe fún mi. And all these Muslim people, if they are preaching God, àwọn gan mo máa ń gbọ́ lọ́dọ̀ àwọn pé ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìfẹ́ dá. So if you don't love, you can't share it. You want to get nífẹ̀ẹ́, you can't have joy.
Oh, Ben. Wow. Don't have love, you can't have joy.
Because there's no joy in there will be fear in them. But because you know that what you are doing is not good. If you don't love, whatever you are doing is not good. That's what I will say this evening. Don't let me talk too much, because if I continue to talk about love, all of us will not leave this place.
Wow. It's amazing. Today, in case you're joining, you're just listening to us, we are on genuine love revolution. We are saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let us channel all that effort to love ourselves. Let us, the place of self-love, the place of love for one another, and the place of love for our environment. That is what we're considering today. And our OO2 in the place of Cluster and Cypran Onwanko, as Andrew is a relationship coach, he knows his audience. As a matter of fact, I'm using this opportunity to invite everyone into the Spark Hall. We're going to be having a book launch, and I want everyone on the 6th of November. There is going to be a book launch. You have seen I've posted it too, and please keep in touch on the Spark Hub. We're going to post it. We're going to post the link. We're going to post everything that where you will link up with us. So we know that genuine love is very, very, very important, and that is why we are engaging in this discussion. It's an intellectual movement, genuine love revolution. Let's hear from Clusterian Adeyemi Omoyowa. What's your take on today's genuine love revolution?
Good evening, everyone.
Excellent evening to you, my darling Clusterian.
I'm in so you wow.
So you why not? Oh damn, yeah, what's the problem?
But am I here?
You are here. You are here. We can hear you. Go ahead, please. We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, the new love revolution. According to what Queen Okike said, you can't give what you don't have. Wọ́n sọ wípé ilé la ti ń kẹ́ṣọ̀ọ́ ròde. So ìwọ tí o ní nǹkan láti ilé, tó bá dé ìta ó máa wà very difficult fún ẹ láti lo nǹkan tí o mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. For example, me, I was born in a home where love reigns. So I know what is called love. I know what love is all about. Though torí mo rántí ń gbà yẹn tí a bá wà ní oko tí popsi mi bá lọ ṣe àárò so tó bá fún wọn lóúnjẹ ní oko àárò dádì mi ò ní jẹ oúnjẹ yẹn ó máa tá sínú ewé kòkó ni so tó bá ti gbé dé inú abúlé ó máa gbélé gbogbo wa báyìí la máa jọ jẹ gbogbo ó kọjá ń poison náà ni gbogbo alájọ máa púpọ̀ torí gbogbo alájọ máa jẹ so kíní yẹn ó ti wà nínú system àwa láti ilẹ̀ so but bá ṣe ń dàgbà then we be òótọ́ ni gbogbo wa ni kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ fún popsi mi if kò jẹ́ bóyá drink náà fún wọn ní ibi tó bá lọ dádì mi máa wá nǹkan dà sí. Wọ́n lọ láti kékeré wa. We were not born in a home where there is money or anything, but love, ìfẹ́ wà. To just say that àwọn èèyàn máa tún bèrè lọ́wọ́ wa pé ṣé ìyá àti bàbá ti ṣé wọn kì í jà ni? Wọ́n máa ń jà, àwọn tájọ́ mọ wọn gan, àmọ̀gbà tó máa ń parí, àmọ̀gbà tó ń jà. But I know that kò sí relationship tí kò ní sí ìjà. She understand? And that's why pé my popsi did not have ẹ lè sunkún wọlé wa kẹ́ ẹ sunkún jáde láyé. Daddy mi á tún yá owó fún èèyàn, ó máa lọ yá owó. Owó ṣáà sunkún wá ni, kò ṣáà dá kíníkan. So nǹkan yẹn ó jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé àwa gan. Sometimes when people see me, they always look at me as somebody that have money. I don't have. But just because I was trained to love and to help, to support people. So even if I don't have, the little I have, I still do. But now, people only respect those that have money. I posted something today, money. Àwọn èèyàn kan máa ń ṣe àwọn mistake kan, they believe that èèyàn tí ẹ lè show ìfẹ́ sí ni bóyá èèyàn tẹ́ bá rí nǹkan gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. No, ẹlòmíì wà tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n wà down. They just need somebody to love them, to show them genuine love. Kò kí ń ṣe ìfẹ́ ojú o, kò kí ń ṣe ìfẹ́ ẹnu lásán o. Ẹlòmíì nífẹ̀ẹ́ torí nǹkan tó ń gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Bọ́n bá ti rí nǹkan yẹn gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́, ìfẹ́ yẹn ti kú síbẹ̀. No. Wow. Genuine love is the love that come from your mind. Deep love. Tẹ́ pé tó bá tiẹ̀ sọ wá ní no. Ẹni yìí kò jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. That's what they call genuine love. Ìwọ tó wàá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara ẹ̀ tó ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọnìkejì. Even Bíbélì tá gbàgbọ́ náà sọ pé love your neighbor as yourself. Ṣé ìwọ tí ò ní ìfẹ́ ara ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ neighbor? Because me, I believe that if you love yourself, irú àwọn tó máa sọ pé wọ́n commit suicide, wọ́n jẹ poison yẹn. You don't love yourself because if you love yourself, no matter what you are going through, you will not think that suicide is the next option. So ṣé èèyàn tó ti lè pa rẹ̀ ẹ̀jọ̀ ṣé kò lè pa èèyàn? So you cannot give what you don't have. Let us show love, kindness. Ìfẹ́ gbà mí, ó help a lot. Because èèyàn tó wà down, tó ti ronú ó ti gbilẹ̀ nínú ọkàn ẹ̀. Tí wọ́n kàn rí tó dára, mọ́mí lágbájá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ àwọn. You just talk to that person kindly. Ẹni yẹn gbà wọ́n pé ẹni yóò dẹ̀ mọ̀ mí rí o pẹ̀lú bó dẹ̀ ṣe bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ó dẹ̀ bomi tútù sí mi lọ́kàn. Ọkàn ẹni yẹn gan máa balẹ̀, feel loved. Ó ṣe pé kò kọ̀wé yàn pé wọ́n lọ mọ̀ tèmi gan tó mi lẹ́rù. Yes, everybody ló ní títí ẹ̀ tó ń gbé, but we all look fine until tá bá get close to ourselves. Tó bá béèrè question, tó bá gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹlòmíì, sórí ìtì ẹ tó ń gbé kiri yẹn, wàá kọ́kọ́ gbé kúrò lórí tébù náà. Wàá mọ̀ wípé a lot of people are carrying heavy load in their chest. So don't add to people's problem. Ìwọ tó ń gbàdúrà pé Ọlọ́run ṣàánú fún mi, Ọlọ́run pa mí lẹ́rìn ayọ̀, èèyàn mélòó ni ìwọ ti fi ìwà tiẹ̀ pa lẹ́kún? Wow. How many people have shown love to you? They don't love you. Did you even love people around you? Ṣáwọn èèyàn lè rí ẹ, ṣé ó lè dárúkọ ẹ kán ní ìyá lágbájá náà òun máa yẹn ò jẹ́jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọmọ ọbí tí mo gbé ìyá yẹn láyé tí mo bá rí wọn wọn ò jẹ́jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. That's what they call love. Kò kí ń ṣe ìfẹ́ tó yẹ pé you want people to see it ká ṣe kárí mi ìfẹ́. So if nobody is there, you behave like an animal. You treat people as if pé wọn kì í ṣèyàn. But tí o bá wá rí ojú àwọn èèyàn, you now start acting nice. You start showing them pé mo nífẹ̀ẹ́. Èmi mo ṣe wà mí ò kí ń pretend o. Téèyàn bá ṣẹ̀ mí, mo máa kojú ẹ̀. Kí ìdẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ máa sọ fún ẹ pé ìyá alágbádá ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ ẹ̀. Tó bá ní nǹkan tẹ́ ń fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ lè má fún mi mọ́. Ohun tẹ́ ẹ ṣe yóò dáa. Èèyàn ò kì í ṣe pé ẹ rántí pé ẹ bímọ. So bá ti má lè ti sọ against anybody because ẹlòmíì ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀gbọ́n kò keep malice. The more you are keeping malice with people, the more it's affecting you too. Gradually, it's affecting you spiritually. You don't know. So téèyàn bá ṣe nǹkan fún ẹ tó bá mọ̀ pé o nífẹ̀ẹ́ dénúdénú ò ní ìdá tí mu sínú so that ọkàn ẹ̀gbọ́n ò ní wúwo. You have to ìyá lágbájá nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe fún mi yìí kò dáa bọ̀ bí mo dẹ̀ ṣe sọ ẹ̀ ó ti tán nú mi. Kò ṣe pé kí èèyàn wá ṣẹ̀kọ́ wá pé sí pé ìpàdé wa dọ̀rùn kò ló ṣe mọ̀ pé àjọ pàdé lọ́rùn. It's true. How do you know we are going to meet in this time? Wọ́n ní pé ìpàdé wa dọ̀rùn. Jẹ́ ká jọ sọ, jẹ́ ká jọ sẹ́tù ẹ̀ níbi báyìí má dẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó má bínú á dẹ̀ tán síbẹ̀. O ní ìdá tí múyàn sínú. O ní ìdá tí máa jókòó sórí ìpẹpẹ àdúrà torí èèyàn kan pé Olúwa bá mi bá tìyá lágbájá jẹ́. O mọ̀ bóyá ẹni tó ń gbàgbọ́ pé kọ́lọ́run bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ yẹn tí ò bá ṣoríire ìwọ gan ò ní dìde. So I don't know, sometimes because you do something you just have to sit down. So that's why it's always good to show love to people. Don't look down on anybody. Because Junior, you want to somebody you will understand what I'm saying. I remember when someone called me, who is your father? Yeah, my father is a nobody. I'm not from a rich family, but that rich family will come from me. I cannot deny my father just because you want to help me. Me, lady, is my father. Because politician, anything. So okay, I'll get back to you. By the time they will call me back, because I'm paying for you till late money. I not to pay Baba mi o ṣe yan. Oni kilo le to ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo wá play. Ọjọ́ I have to record them because kini yẹn ti ń common. Mo wá play fún wọn padà pé ṣé ẹ rántí nǹkan tẹ́ sọ fún mi. Mi ò kì í short there. I'm not stupid. And I cannot say because you want to help me, I will deny my own father. Oh, possible. So if you want to do something, ṣe pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́, mo ṣoore kò gbè mí ó lọ́wọ́ kankan nú ni o. Ẹlòmíì oore tẹ́ ẹ ṣe kò nọ́pẹ́ nú. Kò ń ṣe àtinú ojú ayé lẹ fi ṣe. Òun ló fi jẹ́ pé kò ní tẹ́lẹ̀ gba thank you rí wọ́n máa padà blame yín gbẹ̀yìn ni. Torí ààbò oore ni. Ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé o fẹ́ fúnyàn ní nǹkan, o ti wá gbé ìyá alágbádá ẹ̀ wò ó. Èmi mo fẹ́ fún ìyá kìíní kan. Àbí somebody asks you for help. O wá fi message ẹ̀ hàn ẹ̀rí ara ilé yín ó ti ń pè mí ó fẹ́ tọrọ owó ni. Ọlọ́run ló fi ẹ́ sípò yìí lénìí. Somebody was there yesterday. You are there today, you will be there tomorrow. So you don't need to cast it. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan, ṣé kọ́lọ́ lè dúpẹ́ fún ẹ. Kò ṣe pé kó wá máa ṣe ká máa gbé sí gbogbo ayé. Kíní kan, ìwọ fúnra ẹ ti mọ̀ pé aṣọ yìí mi ò lè wọ̀. Don't give it out. Aṣọ táwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ náà lè wọ̀ wá máa fúnyàn. Àbí o fúnyàn ní nǹkan wá ẹ̀rí aṣọ tó wọ̀ èmi mo fún. Nígbà tó bá ti mọ̀ pọ́pẹ́ òyọ̀ǹda, má kulẹ̀ fún. Èmi ibi tí mo gbé gbogbo ibi tí mo gbé mi ò lè rí kankan nu wọn kí n ṣàdúrà fún wọn. Mo máa ń sọ fún wọn. Karma is already working on them though. Mi ò lè rí wọn kí n ṣàdúrà because ìwà tó ń wù sí mi ni. Ìwà tí wọ́n wù sí mi. So ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe dáadáa. Let us show love. Tó bá ti mọ̀ pé ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ gbà mí ò lè tọ́ bí ọmọ tí mo bí má kulẹ̀ gbà fọmọ ọlọ́mọ lẹ̀. Ẹ má fi àjọ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. You don't know what other person will become tomorrow. You don't know their tomorrow. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa show genuine love, not because of today, because of your own children tomorrow. Because it's not about you. Thank you for having me today. I want to borrow it. Amazing. Thank you.
Amazing. That is the voice of our beautiful, great clusterian Adeyemi Omoyowa. Thank you very much. She has pointed a lot of points. We can see that genuine love revolution is needed in nation building. We cannot overemphasize this. It's not a spectator call. It's a call that every one of us should be part of. We must engage in it. Who are you showing a love today? Show somebody. Take it as a project that màá fìfẹ́ hàn síyàn kan lẹ́nu. Màá fìfẹ́ hàn síyàn kan lẹ́nu. Bóyá báwo ló fẹ́ fìfẹ́ hàn? Bóyá o fẹ́ sanwó school fees ẹ̀ ni. Bóyá o ti fẹ́ kàn fún ní information tó máa lift life ẹ̀. Kó gbogbo nǹkan ṣòwò. Bóyá o máa fún ní àmọ̀ràn ni. Tó bá fúnyàn lámọ̀ràn ìfẹ́ ló fi hàn sí ẹni tó bá gbà ní àmọ̀ràn tó dáa. Ìfẹ́ ni. So thank you very much. Let's hear from the 002 Certificate Revolution. The blessing of Clusterian Olukayode Oyedotun. What's your take? on today's Genuine Love Revolution?
Thank you very much, sir, our global president.
Yeah.
Thank you for this great platform.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everyone that is present on the call today. On the Genuine Love Revolution, like everyone has said, everyone has, make the most important point. You can't give out what you don't have. There's no way you can give out of empty bucket. So first of all, we all have to feel love towards ourselves before we can share it to the next person. So I will urge everyone that has been on the call today to have, learn one or two things and to either share it and, try to keep using it every day consistently, because without love, we cannot have the environment we all want to have around us. So so let us feel love towards ourselves. Let us be happy. If you are not happy, you are not able to show love. So let us be happy as a person. That you can breathe. Then we are able to solve other problems. The person that is dead now cannot show any love or any happiness anymore. So we cannot give out of what we don't have. Let's make sure we show our own self genuine love, the real love that we need, the love that is going to help our life, to let other people feel want to be loved from us. So once you love yourself, you'll be able to love the next person around you. And that is how it will transfer around us. And we'll have the community we all want. Thank you, everyone that is present on the call today. Thank you, our global president, for this great opportunity, sir. Thank you.
That is the voice of the certificate man. And his revolution is always on Friday, 5 p.m. Don't miss it. We're going to be here Friday. Certificate. What do you sabi? What's your stability? It talks about skill set, AI skills, tech skills, entrepreneurial skills. He's a great guy, and I want everyone to follow him and look out for him on the sparkops.org of the global clusters. Thank you very much. Let's hear a submission from Liquid by Onibi. What's your take on today's Genuine Love Revolution? You've been commenting. Let's get your take, please.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Yes, to our comment to is as in there's no love on this app, this black app, no love at all.
Wow.
There's no love here.
Wow.
I'm 100%.
Really?
They will tell you, we are friends. But what feel is let's take a career convey. What all they pay viewers, 1,000 viewers. Don't you pay Oshewon? To bash one, to pick on as a friend, they what as a family, they what we green now, as in WhatsApp. Although to buy mistakenly share koko phone by on boss lórí app yìí ni. Gbogbo àwọn àṣìṣe tí jọ sọ fúnra yín wọ́n á máa tú. Wọ́n wá fàájà fún yàn. So, but believe me, if there is love, that our sisters, if I should offend you, you can come. It's better than so online. They want faja for creating bati faja for kunimo. No, it doesn't make any sense. Could make sense, Kokon. We call ourselves just so faja new. We call ourselves sisters. We call ourselves family. There is no Nigeria gone, there is no love in this Nigeria. What will see fair like politician, contactless or what I think politician, just normal woman being like me. There is no love anywhere. But I always pray, catch that in create love between each other, either at home, at work, anywhere. Just try to create the love. It's very, very important. Especially àwọn ìyá wa, mo ti mọ àwọn sí mi. Àti kékeré wa láti máa jọ ń jẹun papọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn siblings mi. We together. Kò sí ní tí ìrìbọn yìí fẹ́ ṣe. We together. Tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ tẹ́nìkan kò bá sí ìdè gan wọn tún ní sàbẹ̀yìn tó kù until tẹ́nìyẹn bá tó dé. And the love is still there till now. In school, there are some school tó yẹ pé àwọn teachers yẹn ibi tí kò ti sí ibi tó ti jọ every ra wọn ọmọ ẹ kó affect àwọn students don't teach students yà wá nífẹ̀ẹ́ nìkan ju ẹnìkan lọ. Which kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. But nígbà tí o ti sífẹ̀ẹ́ láàrin teachers méjì, tẹ̀dẹ̀ ń kọ́ different subjects ní kíláàsì kan ṣoṣo. Báwo lẹ fẹ́ kí love yẹn wà ńbẹ̀? Love, sorry, wait, I'm on call. Báwo lẹ fẹ́ kí love yẹn kó stay long? Student yẹn máa mú kan dání, in like aunty yẹn, aunty eléyìí ni mo like. Ó máa wá bẹ̀ dáadáa. Ìfẹ́ tó bá wà láàrin ọ̀gá sí ọmọọṣẹ́, ó máa ń dàbí ìfẹ́ tí ìgbà tàbúrò jọ ní síra wọn ni. No, ó tó yẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ní àwọn fàájà kọ̀ọ̀kan fáwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ pé a máa rìn mí fín, má disrespect me. But tó bá dé stage kan, you know, as a sister, as a brother, Eko náà feel loved. Tó bá jáde bá rí nǹkan tó lè rà fún. Tó bá rí kó tó fẹ́ pa àbórí ìjàmbá kan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ, kò ní ṣe láti sọ fún ẹ pé no, this person love me, ọ̀gá mi ni bò ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi. You understand? Ó máa open up fún pé ó yá ọ̀gá, nǹkan báyìí mo notice, nǹkan báyìí ni mo rí. Secretary àtọ̀gá tí kò sí love láàrin tó yẹ pé always frowning face, agree, kìíní kan, kò sí ẹ̀rín, kò sí kọ̀kọ̀. Tó bá fẹ́ gbá ọ̀gá ẹ̀, tó fẹ́ dúpọ̀ ọ̀gá ẹ̀, ẹ má jẹun pa secretary ó máa fún ọ ní free road láti ọ̀nà ìwọlé lọ bá, ó ti lè kanra jù. Ó máa ẹ wọlé lórí fóònù nìkan ni, ó ti lè kanra jù, ó máa complain, á máa ṣe kinní kan because kò sífẹ̀ẹ́ ní àárín wọn. Then on this app, ìwọ tó bá ń wá love lórí app yìí, má make friend o. Don't make friend, don't try to create a family. Tó bá create friend, tó bá make family, àwọn ló máa fún ẹ ní ìdùnnú yẹn, àwọn ló máa tún fi ìkorò sí.
Wow.
Yes, àwọn ló máa fún ẹ ní ìdùnnú yẹn, àwọn ló máa tún fi ìkorò sí. Ìkorò yẹn á wá last ju ìdùnnú yẹn lọ.
Wow.
So let's just try to create love between each other. Do what makes you happy. This is what I want. I want to be loved. You go from there. Then try that to work. Mama, when you're more, try to show love to them. To show love to them. Show for no one give out never lack. Not by giving money. Love is not by promoting. Just like husband and wife. So your worker say, me, I love my husband. Talk about the 45 naira. You no more to love husband. I love my wife. I love my wife. Love you don't not everybody. Not everybody. Because only right, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan bọ̀ kó fẹ́ fowó ra ìfẹ́ ìwọ tó fowó rà náà ló máa fowó tà ẹ̀ padà wá tà ẹ̀ dànù. So yes, ló máa fowó tà ẹ̀. So let's just try to create love between ourselves at home, at office, anywhere, your surroundings, your pets, even your household. Just try to create love with everybody. Because you also want to be loved. You want to be encouraged. Ọjọ́ tí nǹkan ajẹ́ lè bá máa gbé ẹ lásán. Wọ́n máa bèrè pé apex mi dẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ mo lè láìkẹ́ ẹ̀ náà ó ṣe wá gé mi jẹ. Show love sí. Show love sí na so why tí kò ṣe ní gé ẹ jẹ? So nǹkan tí mo máa sọ nìyẹn. Thank you everyone.
Wow, thank you very much. That is Liquid by Honey submission on Genuine Love Revolution. If you're just joining us, it's Genuine Love Revolution of the Global Clusters. Every Wednesday, we come together around 5 p.m. Nigerian time to talk about the place of love in nation building. We believe we can build our nation and by, engaging in genuine love. Let's hear from Brother Oyelade Emmanuel. I've been seeing him. He has been commenting on the comment section. Brother Oyelade, what's your take on today's Genuine Love Revolution as regards nation building?
Good evening, everyone from Nigeria.
Excellent evening to you.
Yes. May the Lord lead my my lips so that I will say words that are designed for the house this evening. Brief and concise, because when you talk about love, love is deep. It isn't a word that you can exhaust in a day by way of definition or explanation. So, but this is a question I want to throw to the house. Is there a specific definition?
Right.
For love, is there a definition for love? A unifying definition. That was what I put in the comments. Is there any unifying definition for love? Any word that does not have a unifying definition for requires in-depth knowledge to understand or comprehend. So the moment you are lazy at seeking knowledge, you can never conquer the definition of such word. So when we talk about love, when we talk about knowledge, humanity is very lazy at conquering knowledge. That is why it is. That is why it is, and it remains, and it will forever remain that only few soar. Only few soar. Only few fly. Only few get to the sky and beyond. There is no any other reason to it. Knowledge is the principal thing. In all you're getting, get knowledge.
I agree.
If you do not have knowledge, you have no business romancing or playing with that word love. You will mix it up. So because every day I wrestle with that topic, love. It comes within my heart, but of course it's not. I'm not released yet to see how we are going to take that word into the theater and carry out operation on it for humanity to be whole again. Until that is done, humanity cannot be whole. It can be healed. We all shout love, 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 but do we have the knowledge? See, my summation is until that word is conquered in definition, there is no love. I will not want to conclude by saying love does not exist. It's not that love does not exist. It is that knowledge has not been sought about that word love. So let me just give a very brief play around that love thing. When we say love, this is what we actually mean. It means self-discipline. Are you getting me, sir?
Yes, sir. We're getting you.
Are you getting me?
We're learning.
It means self-discipline to permit everything around you to be free with you, and you free with such without otherwise. If it is nature, you permit nature to have a self-expression, be free while you are there. If it is humanity, you permit self-expression and freedom while you are there without intervention. Oh, sorry, I was going to say without you altering their freedom. Because it makes no sense. Are you hearing?
Yes, sir.
If we will use the word that Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated, right from womb. Then there is no love. There is what they call segregation in that statement. Then you can come back and preach that you should love when you are already hating one, you are loving one. Then what love? What are you talking about? So I think from beginning, this word has been misused. It has been misrepresented. It has been misinterpreted. It has been misdefined. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
I hear people these days say that, love a woman. Can't you see so family? They love themselves. Are you getting me? That you know, there is nothing like such word love in the family. You defining a couple to another one, comparing them and thinking that is because this one has capacity to love. That nothing like that. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Sir.
All that has existed between any couple you saw that seemingly had a beautiful relationship is what we call compatibility. Don't ever. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. So that word, love, are you getting? I will say, why not exchange that word? Why not humanity exchange that word for kindness? At least kindness is narrowed down. It is a narrow word. It has a simple interpretation or definition that we cannot comprehend. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Just be kind. If you are kind, it means the engine is within you for goodness, right? If you carry the engine for goodness, anybody, irrespective of whoever comes around you, whatever creation comes around you, that engine in you generates what capacity it carries. If the generator or plant that I've planted in my house is only 250 kV watts, can it generate more than 250 kV watts? Are you hearing me?
We can hear you.
Can you try to play around it and say, see, I want you this day to give us power watt 500. Is there anything like that?
No.
It is kindness that should be preached to humanity. The love is not having any unified, and it's confusing because humanity lacks knowledge. So say humanity be kind. When in relationship, what makes some relationships stand and some is not standing is compatibility, number one. And it's compatibility number two. And it's compatibility number three. And it's compatibility to number infinito. Because I have heard severally where people, even pastors say, haven't you seen even believers, they have beautiful relations, they have beautiful two unbelievers with compatibility. As they will thrive. Two believers, two pastor and pastor misses with opposite compatibility, they will kill themselves in that marriage. And you say it's demon. Are you getting me? But never you underestimate or undermine the need for diversity. Are you getting me? So God has put diversity there, but we as human beings, we need knowledge to know how we navigate our path in every department of humanity. When you want to marry, if you've secured so much knowledge or what they call it, you will know whom to pick to marry. You say love. Is there anything that I love at first sight? These are all errors. Somebody woke up Sunday and is gulping out nonsense from the mouth and it became a trend. Is there anything like love at first sight? Nonsense, error. Most times when you see the opposite sex, I say, hey, I had love at first sight. You are only displaying your depth of ignorance. What you had, what you will ever have, what any humanity will ever have at first sight is either compatibility clashing or lust, L-U-S-T, or compatibility clashing. When it is compatibility clashing, Maybe you see somebody that naturally is very gentle, and around you, your hair loves somebody that is gentle. Are you getting me? Mm-hmm. Something will click between the two of you. Hey, I feel at peace with this love. It is a lie. Compatibility clashing. Now, if you have something like lust, naturally you love a woman with heavy feet. Came across you and say, yeah, love at first sight. That is lust at first sight. Mm-hmm. There's nothing like that. Because love, that because love is deep. It doesn't have single definition. Now, you see parents choosing one child over the other. Say, I love this child. I don't just know why I love this child more than others. What you are saying is, I don't just know why I don't have so much knowledge to know that it is not love I am having for this child above other. It is what? Selection. Maybe the child. It is select. There's nothing like love. Maybe the child obeys you more than others. Obeys you more than others. Maybe the child carries resemblance like your own, or maybe peradventure for women, why you wanted to give birth to the child, it did not give you so much stress like others, or the child's birth did not put you in shame or brought wealth into the family, or something happened and you are gulping out ignorance. There's nothing like, I don't know why I love this child more than the other. No, this is what is happening. You are attaching a reason to have much likeness for that child. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. Mm-hmm. So love is not a word to be played around with babies. Because God has said that, uttered that word from his mouth, is a God of deep knowledge. He expected us as humanity to sit on that word, and until we decide to see how to sit on that word, all divinations are still shaking. There is no love in the word. There can be love in the word now because there's no deep knowledge, right knowledge in the word. We ate together, we sat when we were babies with our parents, we sat together. It's not love. It's not love. It's not love. It's not love. We used to sit together to eat in one plate. It's not love. It's not love. It's not love. It's not love. So when you see some other person that he doesn't do that, he says, let's serve separately. Everybody must sit on the table with your own plate. You say they don't have much love. They don't dip hands in the same plate. It's not love. If it were love, Judas Iscariot would not have betrayed Jesus Christ. It's not love. It is just a pattern, a reflection of somebody, how somebody just perception of somebody to make something happen in a certain way. I don't do that. You know why? Because I say I want to raise them as kings and queens. When they get out to read functions officially, they know how to attend to person. Are you getting it? You take your cutlery, you know how to hold your cutlery, you know how to sit, you know how to do everything. So I start from baby, raising them. But some mother might not have that kind of perspective. It doesn't mean that what I'm doing is better than what they are doing, dipping hands in the same God, but that is not love. So now what I'm saying is a bit contradictory to what the house has said. And that is where the issue now lies. Because it's like I'm trying to unlearn everybody's knowledge and make them learn something else. And it is always very hard for humanity to accept when it comes to we unlearning something and learning the new thing. But the truth remains, until we get the real thing on board, we keep professing there is no love. Yes, we keep professing there's no love. I just pray God will touch our hearts. God will touch our spirits. God will touch everything about us. that there is love in the family or within the society, and it does not mean that there will be no clashes, there will be no misunderstandings, there will be no conflicts. Are you getting me?
I get you.
Without conflict, no society grows. Are you getting it now?
Yes, I get it.
Because no, without conflict, no society grows. Conflict is LD for every society to develop. So now we are now making definitions that because we are so calm, the family we don't know. It doesn't mean because it is love. No, it's just a matter of maturity, discipline, covenants, decisions. You just make decision that for everyone that comes your way, you are going to be kind to them, irrespective of whatever comes across. I'm just going to be kind. But when I see you and you ask for money, and I have a clearer knowledge about some things above what you have requested for, and I told you that I said no. Because you don't have knowledge, you come to say, hey, where is the love? Knowledge. Knowledge does not mean at every time you are requesting, you are coming, I should say, take. It could also mean that I am killing you. Where I should make your hand strong. I am killing your hand. Huh?
This is a bit deeper, you understand.
My father, when I was
what you're saying is a bit deeper and it resonates with me. I understand. I know that some people too equally understand here. But what we're saying here is that for the love that everybody knows, when you say I love you, immediately the person starts saying, oh, you feel something special for me. I make love with him. They had sex, they had nice sex, and they enjoyed each other. Now, a lot of things have been used, love has been used in a certain ways, but based on the way it has even been used, people don't really have the knowledge. I agree with you because the community we have put together is a community for people to have the accurate and quality knowledge about something, accurate and quality information, and accurate and quality connection. Now, coming to love, we bring it down to the fact that we are all products of love. Let's say that okay, two people love each other so much that they consummate their love and they produce the both of us. They produce all of us, right? They consummated and they produce for all of us. So if we are all product of love,
sorry, sir.
Yes.
Moderator, sir.
Yes, sir.
Moderator, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, kindly change that word a bit. We are not all product of love. Those that were raped, were they product of love?
Thank you.
A woman that. Another thing is that we are all product of a system. Just put it that way. As soon as you meet a woman, she takes in and she posts. These are all the misconceptions that I say must be dealt with.
Thank you.
Product of a system, sir. Just put it that way.
Now, let me say this. You see, you must understand an environment and you must understand the right word to use. The system you are talking about now, we are not ripe for it. The reason why you're talking like this is because your mind is highly developed. And you are in the midst of someone that, okay, would have been to professor to the primary one. What you are saying, I understand. It resonated. Yes, we are a product of a system. I even told so in some gathering, I tell them that we are in this world for activities. We are all doing activities.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I tell people that nobody owes you anything. Do you get what that thing? I understand there is a kind of talk you will come, you say that. But for people that you're trying to groom, let them understand from at least there. The mama chew the stronger bone to buy ya. You don't have a baby now and start giving the baby eba and amala. The intestine cannot even take it. You are trying to give somebody something that is so hard to chew. Yes, let them know that because people see sexual intercourse as lovemaking. You understand what I'm trying to say? They see it like that. If they tell them, they see it like that. So let us groom them like that, because we're talking about nation building. We're talking about re-engineering the mind of the people. Their mind only lot. For instance, the way you reason, the way I reason, a lot of people cannot reason like that. What you see, a lot of them cannot see it. Our reasoning is different. You know, the way we reason, the way we talk, the way we do things might be different. You understand? The way we reason, the way we talk is different from one another. So that is what we're talking about. So genuine love revolution is to actually bring to the subconsciousness of everybody that, okay, let's assume we are all product of this love. Why is it not radiating in our society? If when you were conceived, you were considered bundle of joy, these were words people use. Do you understand? People use all of these words. Abisa, Mr. Emmanuel.
I don't have the love because it was a misconception.
Listen now, hold on. Let them first of all come to the subconsciousness. See, let them come to the subconsciousness of the fact that, okay, you said we are all product of love, we are all product of excitement. Two people gave in excitement to produce us. Okay, you know that as men and women, they have sexual intercourse. That is what gave back to us and all of that. Now, anytime they remember the day we were giving birth to, there is celebration. You understand? People celebrate, people congratulate us, people do all of those things. Why is this thing not radiating in our society? Before we go to that level of higher knowledge about the way the system is, you know, I want to come at the okay, come. Your own child that you gave back to can tell you that, sorry, I don't believe in your ideology. And he's right. Do you understand? He's not obliged to believe in what you are doing. One of my friends owned a school. The son that is just 13 years old asked the father, "Oh, I don't need, I'm not obliged to continue this school with you." The father said, "No, you have the right to do whatever you want to do," and that is what it is. So, but for the elementary level, let us start with the fact that, you know, this genuine love revolution, I want you to join the team. You understand? So that we can develop a curriculum, a step by step. People will choose something a little bit, and they'll be able to like digest it. Before you now give them something, you know, a bit bigger. You know, that's my take.
Sorry, an addition, sir, just to remove for English sake, just say love revolution. There's nothing like love. There's nothing like love, genuine love. If it is not love, it is not love.
Again, sir. Yes, sir. I understand you. I totally comprehend you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We're in a world where people use some certain terminology. See, there's what we call certificate revolution in this our social media platform. You understand? You have to sabi your environment. You have to sabi the language of your environment. For instance, I live in Turkey. The way I live here is not the way I live in Nigeria. When I'm in Nigeria, I don't dress like this. People knows. If anybody see me dress like this, they know that a guy who's in Nigeria. Because when I'm in Nigeria, you don't see a cap. But now today, there's even a major party that niggas say, you understand what I'm trying to say? So my point is that my point is that we must understand our environment and know how, because I'm telling you, we will lose so many people. They will not get it. But by the time they fall through the little one that they know, they understand, let them even bring that to a reality. You know, this aspect of some people were.
Should I cut you, sir? Sorry for cutting.
No problem, sir.
If I lose so many relationships, so many marriages because of this weak definition of this love thing. Hope you know that.
I understand.
Because the woman is expecting what she should not expect from the man is expecting what he should not expect from the woman, simply because they lack the knowledge.
My brother, do you know that this revolution that we are doing right now, we actually want to create an institute? There should be, you can imagine, okay, we started learning when we were in kindergarten. We learned nursery school, play group, nursery school, primary school, secondary school, tertiary institution, before we are able to do the kind of profession we're doing. But when it comes to marriage, you get the certificate before you start learning. And a lot of times, you know, it's who define it like that? How is it like that? You understand? And some people will now start giving this thing. But one thing that I want you to understand is that it's something we have every Wednesday. And we call it the Genuine Love Revolution. And the reason is that we want to use it to solve the way our people think. Okay, because of course, people believe that there is fake love. And that is why we tell them that this one is genuine. Because sometimes when you say just love revolution, they'll say, what kind of love? Yes. This one is fake loving. Do you understand? It's their language, it's their terminology. There is only terminology for every environment. We created pidgin English in Africa. There's nothing like that before. I want to create it. So, and it's now part of us. In Ghana, they speak pidgin. In Nigeria, they speak pidgin. In Kenya, they speak some sort of pidgin. So, because those people that speak it, it resonates with them. So, my point is that, you see, when you are trying to solve a problem, if you, for instance, now, we talked about, I was trying to show something in this thing. We said kindness. When we created the hub, we said kindness and genuine love revolution. That is the hub we created for this thing. Now, yes, it's actually love revolution. You understand? But people need to be brought up to the state that, okay, is it that I don't know that some people were born out of sorrow? Some people were forcibly raped to give back to. We know, but we cannot start from there. Let us first of all raise some people, and these people believe in that, okay, I need to become a joy giver. I need to become someone that will bring celebration to people's life. I need to become this thing. Level, you know, large number of people see level, come out, okay, and you don't rape, okay, any latin heal. You know, you need to do this. That's one thing the 002 was starting to talk about. You understand? Okay, and you the level, oh yeah, the next level, I understand the love ye, what to deep with Dubai law. Don't want to get, you know. My brother, you know, people run for knowledge. This kind of gathering now, people, a lot of and that is the concept we have created, and that's why we created it under a social media platform. We created a social media platform whereby we'll be training people every day. We believe that we are not developed because we lack quality and accurate knowledge. Again, and if we want to have a developed mindset so that we can constitute a developed nation, we need to submit ourselves to quality and accurate learning like this. We got to teach me, but you are teaching as if you are teaching a PhD student. I'm telling you, under love. About to our GSS1 in love. I'll tell you, or more probably one in love. I'll tell you, I tell people, you expect our leaders to give you care. Care tell tomo mi o ni lati kekere. Ki o mo ko mo meaning e. Ko mo meaning care. Ko mo meaning kindness, ko mo meaning compassion, ko mo meaning empathy. Big politician we could define empathy point. Ko mo meaning e. And your mommy in nkan o fe ko fun e ṣebí kan tí wọ́n bá ní tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ ló máa fún yàn. So these are the things we're trying to put together. It's an intellectual movement, you understand, and we are open to, you know, suggestions and all of that. So we want everyone to come together. We have created the social media. It's called sparkup.org, I think Master Gino will type it at the comment section so that you can opt in, connect with me on it. You can send a connection request. We can give each other a follow. We can even make calls on the platform, and we are disseminating knowledge. And I want to introduce you to Cluster Saipan Nwankwo, and the 001 is in Nigeria. The 001 is in Minnesota, America. Where I'm going to introduce all of you guys together, and you guys can form a very good formidable form. This thing, and some people that are here that equally want to join, the movement and learn. We all want to learn. That is the website. It's on website now. We're currently processing the app on Play Store and Apple Store. It's under review, but you can actually, look at it, give your submission, and then let us create more knowledge for people to learn. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you very much.
Moni Oloruko Mimi by King Abdulaziz. What's your take on this, please? Let's have you.
Good evening.
Excellent evening to you, Oloruko. You know I'm Aziz too.
No, we've introduced.
Okay.
Hawakulu's platform.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
I
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Queen Okiki,
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, let's have you.
Yeah.
King Abdulaziz.
My take is this. Firstly, I want to say the last speaker actually was saying something more deeper.
Very deep.
More deeper.
Very deep.
They have not mastered what is called emotional intelligence and social intelligence. You will not be able to get to that level
at all
to understand
at all
what it all have to do. But I would not want to go to that route about love. But there's something that is salient. Now, I'm talking from practical, my own personal observation, and which is that for love to genuinely strengthen bonds, to heal wounds, to make families stronger, to make society better, there is a burden which anybody who genuinely want to profess this, there's a burden you must be willing to take. And when you do not understand how this burden should be navigated about, or how it's supposed to be dished out, or how you should bear it, it is then you see that we will become so misconstrued about what love is all about. And this is what is happening in our society. For genuine love comes with sacrifice, and it doesn't expect anything in return. And when you do it, if you do not feel satisfied or being elated or spiritually motivated to want to do it again, even at the adversary of it, when it hits you so bad, then one have not actually commit himself to want to carry that burden called love. My own practical life, I have come to realize that even in my marriage, every moment I feel that, okay, I love my wife, what connotatively and what literally came to my mind is that I am ready to sacrifice over her shortcomings, over her overbearing, and over her aggression, in order for we to have a common ground to learn and want to forge ahead. And even when the boat of our marriage will rock the boat, I am not praying for that. When there is this genuine love and you understand the burden in it, you will find a common ground to talk on it. And for these reasons, there is a huge incompatibility or irreconcilable differences that will bring harm to both of us. So the best way is that each of us should love ourselves more, and the way we will experience it now is that we go our separate way because of our lives. But each time people talk about love, you understand, you realize that they only say it with lip service. But the question is that, how much of the burden can you bear? How much of the sacrifice that are involved in it can you take? And the more we master this burden and we acclimatize our whole system as a human being to want to take this burden, the more and deeper we understand that love is so deep. So deep that you cannot, it is a bottomless pit. It's endless. And that is why you see that in human intellectual capacity, we could not even find a one agreeable definition for it according to the last speaker.
Ben.
Kindness is love. Mercy is love. Passion is love. All these things are part of components of love. And we have to learn to understand how to play by the rules so that we will not hurt the person whom we are attributing our love to, and at the same time we will not hurt ourselves. So many times I've heard story of people who love one another to the point that that love is even making him to hurt the person more. Is caging that person to attain his or her full potential because of the excessive love the person had. I've seen cases where people profess love to one another, and you realize that that love in its entirety is an enslavement. It is slavery. They have put in shackle, chain onto their necks. And that bond did not bring a quality result, but what they have is destruction. So, and that is the reason why whenever, as we're growing up, we need to master that love has a burden and it has its sacrifice if we want to actually play it genuinely. So for me, in my own practical life, I don't actually joke with that word. I don't throw it around. Only bitati ma bade, only biti test yeti ma de. In fact, naturally, I need biti oti denu kumo mwayami. Before I know that this guy or this lady deserve my true love. I can be kind. Just like the other brother said, kindness, you understand, is a different spectrum of love. But it is not that deep enthrallment that is expected. A genuine love, when you love somebody, even teba sharing, ti janye little people can rather than ipe ìwọ máa lọ ìpàdé dojú àlà ìpàdé tún dọ̀run. You only put gap and boundaries. Ipe inteni yìí ṣe kó bá máa ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́. But if there's need ipe kẹ́ tún rọra yín lọ́wọ́, you will still continue to do that. Ó bá pé business ló dà yín pọ̀ ni gbéwèé sílẹ̀ pé ọ̀rẹ́ o ti kọ́kọ́ dà mí mi trust ẹ mọ́ ọ̀yá tọwọ́ bọ̀wé lọ́ọ̀yà máa bọ̀. So love, as we say it, have many manifestations. For the love of a country is what is called patriotism. For the love that we bestow upon ourselves as human beings towards another human being, that have to do with compassion, mercy, and kindness. They are also level of love. And finally, when our parents then talk about future or when they bring food into one plate to pick our job, what they are doing is not actually the love in perspective, but it is a process towards us to be merciful upon one another. And that is why when we grow up with that mercy, you understand? A lè jọ̀wọ́ nǹkan fúnra wa, a lè nítara fúnra wa. And it will grow like that to the point ìgbà pé tó bá ti wá di pé nínú family ẹ̀yin àtẹ̀kọ́ ẹ wá jẹ́ kòríkòsùn ara yín, ẹ̀ ń ṣẹra yín, ẹ̀ ń fẹjọ́ sunra yín, ẹ̀ ń parí ẹ̀. And a thing develop towards love. Yeah. So for me, I think love is a very broader spectrum of human life, and we will learn it every day. But for us to have this genuine love, we should ask ourselves that question: do I understand the burden that it comes with it?
Wow.
Am I ready to carry this burden? How much of this sacrifice can I do? When we master this, we will realize that we will gain three things. Self-awareness, we will grow in that. 2, our emotional intelligence will grow. And 3, our social intelligence too will also grow. And from there, I think most times because you've already anticipated this. That is the level I'm mastering now.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Amazing. We have great speakers tonight, you know. The way you ended it is like you know, so this is very deep. And I believe that both people that are listening from the Spark or the YouTube, the Facebook, the TikTok, and in the studio. I believe we've been able to learn one or two things today. We will be drawing the curtain here, and tomorrow is we're going to be having Project ARE. That is going to happen around 1 to 12. Agric, real estate, and export. We're going to be discussing that extensively. Then tomorrow, please, nobody should miss the program for 2 to 3, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Nigerian time. That is B2B. We are bringing, it's like an international conference. Come and pitch what you can do. Come and network with great minds. You understand? Then by evening, we're going to be doing accurate connection revolution like this from 5 to like 6, 7. So I want to appreciate everyone for coming by. I want to appreciate everyone for dropping their thoughts. It's an intellectual movement. If you're watching online, we want you to drop your own comments on Facebook, on TikTok. There will be a review for this meeting, and we will share it with you. So having said that, I want to draw the curtain by asking, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power. Accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determines what we collect. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. We're the first nation building social media platform on earth. And why? Because we are the first nation social media that engage people every day. And because we want to build real people, we want to build real professionals, real technocrats, and real entrepreneurs. We engage in life issues. We engage from mind surgery revolution to survival strategies in the new normal to humanity revolution every Tuesday to genuine love revolution that we just concluded to tomorrow Project ARE, B2B network, and to the accurate connection revolution, how to build the right social capital, to certificate revolution every Friday, to Let's Talk Security by retired Colonel Michael Bengoshi, retired British Colonel, and to Accurate Knowledge and Information Revolution evening on Saturday, and to People Revolution every Sunday. So it's all power packed, and there are free trainings for you on the Spark Up. You understand? The sparkup.ops.org. It will soon be on Play Store and Apple Store. Don't miss this great opportunity to join us. And thank you very much, everyone who has spoken. So tomorrow we will meet again by 12 p.m. Nigerian time. We'll meet by 2 p.m. Nigerian time again. I'll meet by 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So, bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a nice day. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.